Good morning and welcome to the Stick with Rick. This weekend we're out here in the Arnet Canyon area, Picket Post Mountain. Gonna take a walk around, see if we can find a dam. Going through a new little area. Water's pretty nice out here today. Got a little bit of a river flowing. I'll show you guys here in a second. Nice little pretty area we're starting off in here. You can see the water's running. Hear the little prop motor playing around over there. Oh, cool area. Nice chilly morning. It's in the low 60s today. Don't know what this was. Might have been part of the old Pinal City at one point. You can tell there's steps here and some cobblestone. Pretty neat. Take our way across the water here. Somebody was nice enough to set out these old blocks for us. I'm sure it was something back in the day, but we use them as crossing stones now. Pretty neat. Might even get a chance at some wildlife this morning. Good weather, got water out. I'm just kind of poking my nose around, seeing what I can see real quick, guys. Guess this mountain wasn't nothing. We're gonna head up on here that way and see how things go. Well, that's pretty neat. The moon stuck around to say good morning to y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good view of the mountain this morning, guys. Hope you're enjoying the hike so far. Hope y'all had a good week and your families are doing well. That's where I'm headed today, over there. I don't know if you can see the hole. Over there is a hole in the mountain. That's what I'm headed towards. Now, guys, thanks to the rain, a lot of this where I crossed last time is washed out. But I do see a trail on the other side over there, so I'm going to round these mountains here, this little cliff side, see if I can find that trail to follow down. Otherwise, I'm going to have to basically slide my way down that valley. So we'll see how fun this is going to be. Now, we've got an awful lot of holes on this side here. It looks like people are either exploring or using them for little caches at one point. Pretty neat to stumble upon, though, all these little holes. You can see where the rock's been blown down. Nothing in those holes, though. As you can see, we found a trail here we were looking for on that other side. There's where we were, up on that ridge line. Came over here, was able to see some of these holes. Kind of glad I had to take a detour. You know, detours in life aren't always a bad thing. Sometimes they can help you stop and see the things around you, think about the things around you. So, kind of glad we found it, guys. Alright, guys, almost to the hole over here. Stop and take a rest and just look at where we came from. Beautiful hills. Now over here, found me a nice sized hole. If it's on the way back, I might just check it out. I don't know though. Running out of breath, kind of low on water, depend on how far back this mine goes. This hole, the shaft, whatever it might be, cave. Oh yeah, the mountain can play tricks on you sometimes. This here is just a natural wash. Although it looks like it was poured in concrete. As it turns out, that hole I was looking at ain't a whole lot of nothing. I was just up there. I ain't going back in again. It's full of bumblebees. That was dumb. I'm gonna check a couple more little pockets here and head my way down. Alright, guys, this one's pretty shallow too, and there's a ton of bumblebees in this area for some reason, so I think I might just head on down. Just a shallow pocket here that's been washed out over time with water. How about that? As you can see, it's a nice little journey here through cat country. Seen quite a few scat out here. Heard a couple of them making noise. I ain't seen one yet. Hopefully I ain't getting stalked by one. But it's been a pretty good morning. Moon's still out looking over us. Nice and quiet, guys. Thanks for joining me. You know, if it wasn't for you guys watching every week, if it wasn't for my sponsor, the Sugar Shack, I don't know if I'd keep making these videos. But there are a few people out there that like them. And I hope they get out there and they share them so their friends can like them. But you know, more than anything else, guys, the people watching my videos, I hope you learn how to do right. Learn how to live right and stand up for your morals, stand up for what you believe in. As you find strength, self-confidence within yourself through these videos, when I tell you to explore your life, explore the people around you, the things around you, you can maybe help better yourself, better your life, better the people around you. Because at the end of the day, guys, there's not a whole lot that matters other than the people that you love and care for. Other than one thing. And one thing that should remain solid throughout everything else. And that's our freedom. We cannot take that for granted. There's too many guys that fought and too many guys that died to try and keep us a free nation. So as communism takes over this country, as evil takes over this country, it is your duty as an American, your duty as a human being, to protect our children, to protect their futures and their ways of life. There's going to come a day soon where you're going to have a choice. You either lay down and you accept communism, or you fight like hell to keep your children free. What's your choice going to be? Are you going to love your children and make the hard choice? Or despite your children, are you going to make the easy one and lay down? Don't lay down, guys. Your kids are worth more than that. And here we are, back down by the river, guys. Queen Creek. Ain't much of a creek right now. During the rains, it flows pretty well. Good little day out here. Well, I guess we'll cross right over here and hope we don't drop nothing. There we go. Hopefully I wasn't too jittery on you. Just kind of wanted to jump with you. Show you what it's like to jump across the river. Little river. Oh, such a good day, guys. Got a little journey through the woods out here. Make our way back over to the main trail. Oh. Where is the main trail? Huh. Thought it was over here. Oh, there it is. Now we got to be careful. Think I might find another way in here. So we'll come down this way and take a look around. How's about that? Walk up this way. Doesn't look like as many dead plant life and whatnot that rattlesnakes like to hide underneath. There we go. We're on the trail, guys. Yeah, thank you for joining me. A lovely little journey out here. There's some more neat holes, guys. Those are shallow. I don't know if you can tell from here. Maybe I'll zoom in. You see they're pretty shallow, but still neat to look at. Now, just to give you an idea on how bad these storms were, you can see how much this woodlands got pushed through by the water, how much floated down the river, how much collected in different areas. This here, water used to run right through them rocks back down in there. Now it's all full of trees. Water did all this stuff here. It's all the way up the bank. So you know in this area the water was flowing really well. If I remember right, down there is where we found the pipes last time, where you could see where stuff had been set up for mining, where they dropped stuff off for the smelting. We're gonna just keep walking through here though. It's a nice quiet morning, nobody's out, so I can let you enjoy the hike with me. All the views and mountains all around us. Such a pretty day. It's a shame. Didn't find what I was looking for. I asked around and asked around and asked around, and everybody told me they ain't never heard of no holes out here. So I thought maybe I had something. Come to find out, it wasn't nothing. But you know, I got to get out here by myself and enjoy it with y'all. Share it with you and take a journey down the riverside. That's something I can do every Saturday. Water ain't always running. A lot of times it's dry right here. But I got a little waterfall up here. Looks like I can show you. Not a big one. Just a little cute one like you have at your house. Yeah, that's pretty neat. A little running fall there. Look back up at the mountains and all little washouts and holes. Pretty neat little canyon, guys. I think the trail goes back over this way. Don't want to get too turned around. I've already been out here for a couple hours and just trying to make my way meandering back to the truck. Oh, if I find a spot to sit down, though, I do think I'm going to rest my legs a minute. As you watch that thing a little flicker around down there, it's a lizard tail. I just got chased by the snake that was eating it. Fell down, cut my hand open, but we'll figure out a way out. Here, guys, you can see where, when this is a smelting town, they have the cobblestone, well, stone roads here. Up you walk through or get your wagons and whatnot. A lot of it's been buried by sand and torn up over the years, but paths are all still here. Making our way back into some wilderness, guys. A lot of stuff's growing up with all this rain. Like I said, you can see where the rain in these areas kind of pushed a whole lot of stuff around. Hopefully we don't run into any snakes today. The weather's starting to warm up a little bit, become prime temperature for them. So we'll keep our eyes out. Last week I saw a big old yellow one. I ain't never seen a yellow one, but I guess it's an albino. It's pretty neat. Wasn't in a spot I could take a picture of it, but still pretty cool to look at. Like this trail here, you know, all the history behind it. The hard work it took to build it. The dedication, the long hours. Oh wow, maybe right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if I ever come back out in Arnet Canyon again, that'll be where I go. Those two holes right there. Such a kind of sorry that I wasted my morning on those open holes. Those look like there might be some. As you watch that thing a little flicker around down there, it's a lizard tail. I just got chased by the snake that was eating it. Fell down, cut my hand open, but we'll figure out a way out. All right, did some triage on the hand, and we'll figure out the way down this mountain without finding snakes. Well, guys, I make my way back to the truck after being chased by bees, chased by a snake, busted up, hurt a little bit. I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. I want to thank you guys for enjoying it. I want to thank you for my sponsor, the Sugar Shack. Till I can catch you guys next time, keep it easy.